up, y'all? I'm Jasmine Elise, and welcome back to my channel. So you already see I'm pointing out this alopecia that's trying to take my eyebrow away. Yeah, it kept getting worse. But we're going to fill that in with our eyebrow pencil and keep it pushing. I'm just going to brush those out and get them prepped and ready so I can line them up with some concealer. So here I'm just using some LA Girl Pro Concealer. It's probably too light, but you know, we don't waste product around here. So now I'm just using an angled brush to get as close to the eyebrow line as possible, prepare for buffing it out. Now we're gonna buff it out. Anytime you ever hear me say buff it out, this is what I mean. All I am doing is blending wherever that harsh line is into the rest of the skin so that all of it comes together for a cohesive look. Sometimes when I buff it out, it removes a little bit of my eyebrow and I have to go do that again. Annoying. So as you can see, I have two different foundations. You know, I got that melanin dysmorphia, so these colors are not my colors. But I haven't bought my regular foundation again yet. So yeah, I'm gonna look a little pasty for a little while. I'll eventually get some more. Look, if they if one of these brands want to send me my correct face foundation color, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and bless your girl with, you know, a little product for free. Go ahead and do that. Sponsor me. So here I am just trying to warm it up with this other foundation to kind of blend it out so I don't look so starkly pale. It's not helping much, but we're gonna do what we always do and make it do what it do. Nah, good enough. So we're going to use our Juvia's Place palette. Most of my palettes are Juvia's Place because they always have such great deals. So I'm starting with this kind of like rusty brownish color. Again, I never know what I'm going to do until I do it. I just be doing what feels right at the moment. So I put a little product on there and I'm just buffing it out and blending it into the rest of the eyebrow. I kind of didn't want to concentrate too much on this. I wanted to use whatever I had on the brush to fill it out, and then I'm going to go in with a different color to concentrate on. So I like this little color here to kind of just add a little extra highlight. So I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eye and drag it over to about the middle. Now I'm going to use two different liners because one of them is running out and one gives me a little bit better flow than the other one. So, like I said, we don't waste product. Honestly, I was very proud of my liner this day because it came out super crisp and my lines were like, yeah, it was on point. It looked super sharp. I looked like a little like cat. Clearly, I was starting to feel myself by now. Like, I was like, yeah, you did this. It's cute. It's giving cute. I was sad it was the last pair of those lashes. I need to buy more lashes. So now we're just going in with our blush, getting that on there. I like to take my blush up really high. I take it into my hairline a little bit. I feel like it brings the drama. It brings the drama. It gives me that, you know, old money look, you know? Yeah. So now I'm going to go in with a little highlighter. I don't do highlighter all the time, but when I'm feeling real, like, iridescent and ethereal, you know, I gotta go in with the highlighter and bring that extra little sparkle to my face. Yeah, I'm finna eat them up when I go to work today. Ew. So now I'm just going in with my setting powder underneath my eyes. So I just started using setting powder. I didn't understand the purpose of setting powder, but I noticed when I put setting powder underneath my eyes, I get less of the creasing underneath my eyes, as well as, you know, eliminating some of that shine throughout the day. So letting it bake here a little bit, like kind of like that 2016 vibes. But yeah, get you some setting powder. If you don't have it, you ain't got to get nothing expensive. Just get you some setting powder though. So I don't know what this is called when you put the eyeliner on here, but I call it tight lining. So that's what I'm doing to my eyes, getting this smudgy eyeliner and tight lining my eye, and it just makes me look more like a cat. I love that cat look. Yes, I'm feeling the cute. Ew. So now we're just wiping that setting powder away. Getting that little bake off. Now we're going to add the mascara before we put on our lashes. And like we usually do, we're going to press that lash into the middle of the eye and then drag those corners on the inner corner and the outer corner as well to get it to stick. And there you have it, this glimmer and shimmer look. Super simple look, but you know, we turn it up a little bit. I always forget to do something to my lips, but I usually just use gloss, so that's why I always forget. I'm always so impressed with myself when I do a look like this because I have no idea where I'm going with the makeup looks when I'm doing it. I'm just doing stuff. So I really like this. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see the next time I post. Remember to be the best version of you every day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.